What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sports Data. It's been a while since I did a little podcast or dropped my knowledge on y'all, but I'm here today because two things. XFL's here. First week of the XFL was a success, I must say. Quarterback play was hit or miss. With some guys like Cardale Jones and I believe Phillip Walker, who guy had 4 touchdowns. If you love football, you're gonna love the XFL. If you love the AAF, you're gonna love the XFL. I'm a big fan of having these guys have an opportunity to play because I believe that the guys that get cut from these NFL teams, like a percentage of these guys can still play. It's just only so many people can play in the NFL, but the talent is spread out now. You got FCS colleges where Carson Wentz went to, North Dakota. Yeah, you have colleges like that now, which a lot of people don't understand or know. There are 2 Division 1s. There's a Division 1A and there's a Division 1AA, which is the FCS, which they have a playoff format of, I believe, 16 to 8 teams, I believe, versus regular football, D1, which is, the Alabamas and the Texas and the USCs. They have, what we have is the 14 college football playoffs, which I was telling someone, hey, we probably should expand it a little bit more to 8 teams, 2 teams get buys, and let the other teams play it out, but we'll see. But the XFL, look, it's only week 1, man. If we can at least last past 8 weeks, like the AAF only lasted 8 weeks, but like I told people, man, I've been screaming about the XFL for the past 3 years, and this is in 2017, I believe. So they've had more than enough time. There's no reason, and with the money that Vince McMahon bringing to the table, this is a guy that has made the World Wrestling Federation, or the World Wrestling Entertainment, as I must say, famous. Vince McMahon is the man. Vince McMahon. He's the man. He is, I just was reading the other day, he's 74 years old, man. This man is a jillionaire. I'm not going to say a millionaire. I'm not going to say a billionaire. This man is a jillionaire. This man has money. He has the money that's backing it. He has a great commissioner in Oliver Luck, which a lot of people don't know is Andrew Luck's dad. No, Andrew Luck didn't retire so he can play in the XFL. No, I think he's just trying to heal his body up. But, this XFL is going to be nice. There's 8 teams in it. I believe there's not Orlando, AAF. There's a Dallas team. There's a Houston team. There's a Los Angeles team. There's a Seattle team. There's I believe, a St. Louis team. There's a Tampa Bay team, a New York team, and a DC team. Only thing that I hate about this is that San Antonio, my hometown, we don't have a team anymore. I mean, the Commanders were fun to watch, man. That was good to see some good live professional football in San Antonio. And the stadium in the Alamo Dome was crazy, man. It was good to see that. That was history, man. I'll never forget that. But you got to move on. I will make this suggestion. I was telling someone this the other day that I think the XFL and the AAF should merge. So if the XFL wanted to expand on more teams, just take the old teams from the AAF. Take those 8 teams, and you got 16 teams. I'm a fan for that, bringing those teams back, which would be the San Antonio, Orlando, Memphis, Atlanta. I don't think they had any teams up north. Memphis, Atlanta, San Diego, they had. Arizona, I believe, and I'm probably missing 1 or 2. I'm not too sure. But, Alabama, Birmingham. I think you should bring those teams back. And Utah. There's a Utah team. I forgot. There was a snow game in like March of 2019 last year, just out of nowhere. But I have high hopes for this XFL. Shout out to all the players. like all the players that couldn't make NFL squads, like those guys are still ballers. But that lets you know how much people love this game of football, man. This game of football is a game that can make or break you, that can change your life, that can take you places, and all because of one little pigskin. So I'm a big fan of like other football leagues. I'm starting to get into the GFL. For some of you who don't know what that is, that's the German football league. Very highly competitive over there overseas. Yes, people overseas like to play football, man. It ain't just about soccer overseas. And I'm talking about football, Americano football, not football, because over the overseas, you know, football means soccer, you know, blase. But I also watch the CFL. I'm a big fan of the Canadian Football League. One thing I hate about the Canadian Football League is the damn goalpost is so close. You just put that goalpost back, man. It's good, but it don't really bother me too much. Football's football, man. I love football at the high school level. I like it at the college level. Currently, right now, I'm getting the opportunity to work at the University of Incarnate Word, whose football team is on the rise and continues to grow. And they are in the FCS. So they do play like the North Dakotas and your James Madisons. Those are like the dogs in the FCS. But, you know, more updates pretty soon. I'm going to be hitting you guys with a little bit more information. Quick note before I go, a couple things I do want to take away from the XFL is that I love the rules. And the reason I love the rules is because I'm a guy that likes to be innovative, creative, and different. And I just love that the game is different. It's the same but different as far as like how you're trying to call the game, how you're trying to ref the game, how you're trying to strategize the game. It's different. It's not your traditional. It's your traditional football, but just sped up a little bit. I think it's NFL 2.0, to be honest with you. And it's good that it's in the springtime. It's refreshing. You know, we can watch this for 10 weeks. And by the time this is done, then, okay, if you you basketball heads out there, you can get into the playoffs, or you hockey heads out there and get into the playoffs, or March Madness should be rolling around, and the NFL draft, I believe, should be rolling around by the time this league is done. So you get a good 10 weeks of good, pure football. And I believe the championship game is in Las Vegas, I believe. Shout out to Vegas, though. They officially got the Raiders. That's going to be insane next year. That's another podcast for another day. But, yeah, man, like, I'm just excited for this new league, excited for the new opportunities that are to come. So stay tuned, folks. Sports Data PC, it's your boy Sports Data. Check me out, man.